Good day, everybody. In today's lesson, we are going to mark Scotland's major cities and some landmarks on a map. We are going to use the markup tool to do this. We will also explore how you can use the Maps app to help you locate different places and cities around Scotland. This is a really useful tool you can use to extend your geography knowledge and learn about the location of different places such as cities and landmarks around Scotland. First of all, I am opening up the Showbie app. I am going to access the map that my teacher has provided for me. The best way to do this is through Showbie. As you can see here, it says in my assignments, Scotland mapping activity. I now want to save this image to my camera roll so I can edit it. Simply hold down your finger on the image and look for the share button, as can be seen here on the screen. Click the share button and either click save image or add to photos. This will copy this activity into your photo reel. I'm now going to open my Photos app and access my photo library. You can see here in my photo library that you can see the map of Scotland. Click on it to open it up. Today's task is to try and locate the different major cities in Scotland and label them on a map using markup. As you can see, these black dots indicate where the major cities lie, such as Edinburgh, Glasgow, Inverness, Dundee and Aberdeen. We are going to click the edit button in the top right hand corner. Once you have clicked the edit button, look for the markup tool, which looks like the top of a pen pointing upwards. Click on the markup tool. Next, look for the arrow symbol, as can be seen here in the screen. It's a little black triangle with a line coming from the bottom. Click on the arrow feature. When you click this, you will see an arrow will appear on your photograph. You can change the colour of your arrows by using the colour palette at the top. For this lesson, I'm going to use blue because it looks a bit like the blue on the Scottish flag. If you click the blue dots on the end of the arrow, you can move the position of the arrow around with your finger or Apple Pencil. You can stretch the arrow to make it smaller or larger. You can spin the arrow to put it in a new position. The green dot is for making the arrow curved, as you can see on the screen. This is useful when locating the Scottish cities because you can move the arrows so they don't get too cluttered into a position of your choice. As you can see here, I am moving the arrow until I am happy with its position. Next up, click the plus button. Look for the text feature. When the text feature appears, click it with your finger. You can now type in, using the correct spelling, the name of the city. I think that this city is Edinburgh. Now you can use your finger or Apple Pencil to move around the text, as I'm doing so right now. Move the text to the end of the arrow, ensuring the arrow and the text are in the correct position and pointing at the correct city. You can change the size of the text by clicking the AA button at the top, and you can also change the font if you want to. Let's try that again. I think I know which one of these dots is Glasgow. So I've clicked the plus button. I have got my arrow. I am using the blue dot on the end of the arrow to move the head of the arrow to the correct position and the tail of the arrow. I have changed the arrow to blue to match my Edinburgh arrow, but you can use what colour you want. I have curved my arrow a little bit using the green dot. I have now clicked the plus button again and I'm going to add text. Click on the text button, click edit if that message appears, and type in Glasgow. You can change the position of the writing using the blue dots on either end of the text. Drag with your finger the word Glasgow and position it wherever you would like to. Let's imagine I am unsure where the location of the other major cities are. As you can see here on the map, I still have 5 cities to label on my map. What we can do is we can use another app called Maps to find out the information. If you click on the three dots, as can be shown on the screen at the top of the iPad, you can change your iPad into split view mode. The iPad will ask you to open up another app. I am looking for the Maps app, which can be seen here at the bottom of my screen. Open up the Maps app. You can now view your map that you are labelling on markup and an actual map of Scotland. We can use the map of Scotland to locate the other cities and other landmarks we may want to add to our map. Click on the Search Maps icon, which looks like a little magnifying glass. Type in the name of the city you're trying to locate. In this instance, I'm using Aberdeen. The map will take you to the location of Aberdeen. Use your thumb and finger to pinch in to zoom in and stretch out to zoom out. You can see now a whole map of Scotland, and you can see all the major cities are appearing on the map. We can compare the map we are labelling to the real map of Scotland on the Maps app. I can see that Aberdeen is on the east coast, and on my map I can also see where Aberdeen is located. I have now clicked on the plus button and got another arrow, and I am starting to mark Aberdeen. Now I am definitely sure of its location. As before, you can add a text box to label Aberdeen. Continue this process by searching for the other cities such as Stirling, Perth, Dundee and Inverness. And you should be able to find out their location by comparing the two maps. Remember, you can search for each city using the search function, or you can zoom in and out using your fingers to look for them. I hope you're able to find and locate all of the other Scottish cities using the Maps app. Continue to add them using the arrows and text box as shown. Why not try and find the location of your school? My school is based in Hawick, and I have managed to locate it on the map of Scotland. I am now going to try and add a label to the other map. For an extra challenge, you may want to try and add some of Scotland's most famous physical features, such as Ben Nevis or Loch Ness. As you can see on the screen, I am using the Maps app to locate Ben Nevis. I can see here there is a little symbol which indicates that Ben Nevis is 1,345 metres high. I can use my observation skills to compare my map and the map of Scotland to work out roughly where Ben Nevis would be. I can then use a pen or pencil feature to add a dot to mark where Ben Nevis would be. I'm quickly just changing the colour to black so it matches the other ones. You may want to use a different kind of symbol to mark where the mountain is on your map. Using your finger and the pen feature, create a little mark so you can put the location of Ben Nevis on your map, or any other place you may be interested in adding. As before, you can see I have used the arrows and text feature to label where the location of Ben Nevis is. This time I have decided to change the colour of the arrow pointing to Ben Nevis to yellow. I am going to label all the cities with blue arrows and all the physical features such as Loch Ness or Ben Nevis with yellow arrows. Let's look at another useful feature of the Maps app. If you zoom in on a feature such as Ben Nevis or a place and click on the symbol, it will bring up information about that location. There is also lots of photographs and facts for you to look at. Here I am having a look at some information about Ben Nevis and some photos of that area. This is helping me extend my knowledge of Scotland and my geography skills. To exit split screen mode, click on the three dots at the top of the screen and click full screen. Click on the home button to exit the Maps app and open up the Photos app. We are now going to save our work by clicking Done in the top right hand corner and Done again. Once you have completed this activity, you can upload your work to Showbie using the Upload button or the up arrow in the top left hand corner. Simply add it to Showbie and send it back to your class page for your teacher to see. I hope you've enjoyed this activity. Good luck!